Welcome to another episode of Jeff's Toy Box, and right now we are going to review the Bpf toy Leile Tenant Tongtian. So ito yung ating item, which is their approach for Transformer Sage Ultra Magnus. And first and foremost, let's look at the box. And as you can see, different from what we have previously with Bpf, medyo fancy ng kaunti itong ating box. And we have here the product window. This side we have the cab, Ultra Magnus, Leile Tenant Tongtian, and taas natin yung ating camera. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the cab form here. At the back we have obligatory obligatory shots for the item. We have the armored form, the base form, the cab, and the truck. Accessories right here, warnings and other things here and there. We have the base form of Magnus right here. I call it base form kasi, meron siyang base form and armored form. And anyway, so that's the box. Right here at the bottom, we have Chinese characters na hindi ko maintindihan, hindi ko kayang basahin. And on the top, the formation, Tongtian, or Leile Tenant Tongtian. Anyway, so as you can, napapansin nyo siguro na it's a voiceover that I'm doing kasi my camera decided to not my microphone on my camera decided to not work. Yeah, so yeah, bear with me please. There we go. So right here we have Ultra Magnus, and so may mga diecast part dito, especially this part right here on the trailer, yung bandang baba niya or yung feet ng robot form. And yeah, it's a wonderful figure. No, I found no issues with this one. It's hefty and it can roll with no problems. And yeah, the figure is wonderful. So let's take a closer look at the figure on the details. It's very nice, very good. Di ko alam kung pinakita sa Transformer Sage Netflix series yung vehicle form ni Ultra Magnus, pero so far as I remember, parang hindi yung pinakita. And this truck mode is really nice in my view, because it shows, it really reminds me of Deimos. Anyway, for comparison, what we have here is Bpf Optimus Prime. Okay, so ito yung mga Bpf Interstellar figure from previous previous output ni Bpf, and as you can see here, when we compare, maliit si Optimus also with Hound and si Interstellar Hound. So that's how it compares with Leile Tenant Ultra Magnus. And so makikita natin may significantly maliit si Hound. And lastly, the leader of the Decepticon, Megatron. So yan, so yung tank mode ni Megatron, as you can see, the tank mode is not that big. It's very big, pero hindi naman niya, or hindi ganun ka-hefty kamukha ng truck mode ni Ultra Magnus. Anyway, so this figure comes with different accessories. First is his rifle na colored in silver and with the red handle. Okay, so next is we have two blasters right here, colored in black. Kamukha lang yung blasters na to, but as you notice, Bpf went through their ways to paint yung front barrel ng mga blasters, which I really appreciate naman. So yan, so there you go. As you can see, silver end, okay, on the blasters. Ayan, there we go. So just give me one moment here to set this focus na, and we also have missiles. And so yung shoulder missiles ni Magnus, colored in red and white. And also this accessories can be stored in the truck mode of Leile Tenant, so pwede natin siyang ilagay dito yung missiles. And I would like to apologize for those purists na makakapanood ng video na to. If you got stumbled to watch this video, I might call this figure Magnus along the videos na hindi ko hindi ko naiisip or hindi ko sinasadya. It's because it's Ultra Magnus. Ginaya nila si Ultra Magnus. I know it's Leile Tenant, pero still, 'di ba? Pag nakita mo siya, unang tingin mo Ultra Magnus talaga kagad. So, apologies, please. Okay? Anyway, so pwede nating i-store yung mga baril ni Magnus or mga weapon ni Magnus on the truck mode, as you can see. So isa na siyang car carrier track to ready for destruction. Anyway, so let's focus on the front cab to engage, no, para matanggal natin siya sa trailer. We just flip some panels, specifically the blue side panels and the roof, the red roof, and then madali na lang marirelease yung ating cab. Okay, so this is the cab or the front cab of truck mode, and as you can see, meron tayong visible fist syndrome. Ayan, kitang-kita natin, and nakikita natin yung figure kung paano siya magta-transform. No? Hindi naman to mystery na unsolved mystery na mahirap i-tingnan or walaan kung paano siya mata-transform. Anyway, to transform, paghiwalay natin yung dalawang legs, and then let's put them down like so. Hindi nyo lang marinig sa recording kasi nga yung microphone ko nag-F up, ano? Pero it has ratchets, joints, tight ratchet joints on the legs. And so I believe yun lang yung ratchet joints niya. Anyway, next, i-release natin ng kanyang mga shoulders as so. Okay, and then as we do that, pwede na nating i-twist 180 degree yung kanyang front cab. There we go. And i-push natin, so tanggalin, i-move lang natin tong shoulders to get it out of the way. So just give us one moment here. There we go. And then ipupush lang natin itong blue part or blue front cab bumper ng truck pataas, and we're gonna push the front cab pa atras. Okay, there we go. And before natin i-clip yung mga shoulders niya, let's open up this front cab. There we go. Open lang natin siya, and then flip yung head ni Magnus or ni Leile Tenant, and then close it back again, and i-clip na natin yung kanyang shoulder. And as you can see, we have here slots, and so may mga slots tayo and may mga panels, slots and pegs, and then for security, so ipeg lang natin yung shoulder niya dun sa peg. There we go. And i-move lang natin ang kanyang mga braso at kamay na naaayon sa tamang ayos. Ayan. Okay, so let's flip the heels din. Don't forget to flip the heels kasi since may backpack siya, medyo unstable yung figure natin and pwede siyang matumba. Sometimes nga kahit may heels siya, natutumba pa. So make sure to flip up the heels. So there we go. Ultra Magnus in his base form. Okay, so for comparison, we have here Optimus Prime, Bpf Optimus Prime figure, part of their Installer figures. And so Optimus Prime, as you can see, medyo mataas ng kaunti si Optimus Prime sa base form, and pero hindi nyo pagkakaila ang kanilang pagkakamukha. And so yeah, medyo matangkad ng kaunti si Optimus Prime. Okay, and next to compare is the leader of the Decepticons. Let's call in Megatron. And so Megatron is bigger and wider than Ultra Magnus. Okay, we cannot argue. And so let's take it. So that's Megatron. Then next is Bpf Hound. And so mga Bpf, by the way, mga Bpf figures po yan, part of Installer again. Okay, for comparison kung gaano kalaki ito. Okay, so there you go. Mas malaki si Magnus kay Hound. Anyway, so let's focus naman on the articulation. So we have ball joints on the head. You can look up, down, 360 rotation. We also have 360 rotations to shoulders, in and out. There we go. Meron tayong swivel just below the shoulders. Meron tayong 360 movement. There you go. 90 degree elbow bend. And hindi natin nabubukas sara ang kanyang mga kamay, pero pwede natin siyang i-rotate. There we go. Meron din siyang waist articulation. Meron din siyang in and out movement para sa kanyang mga hita. Ayan, there we go. And meron tayong almost 90 degree sa tuhod. And not to mention, we have ratchet joints with this figure. So hindi nyo lang naririnig sa recordings, pero it has a beautiful ratchet joints. And it can kick front that much, front kick that much, and it can also do back kick that much. Back kick, may word bang ganun? Anyway, and then yun nga, yung knee articulation. Meron din siyang feet articulation, kakaunti lang, pero it can move. Okay, so pwede kayo makapag-come up ng wonderful poses ng mga poses, dynamic poses with the figure, pero limitado nga lang siya in some ways. And so pwede rin natin pahawak sa kanya ang mga sandata niya, and the figure also has some panels or some weapon slots, no, na pwede nating ilagay. Pero with this missile, parang hindi siya masyadong bagay kasi kapag inilagay natin sa shoulder, it kinda weird. Kahit ganitong angulo, weird pa rin siya for me. Pero pwede nyo gamitin yung blaster niya na sa shoulder. Although weird siya, it works. It works in some ways. Malawar machine, kumbaga. Anyway, so that's it for the base mode. Ayan. So, right now, what we're going to do is we're gonna show you how to do the armored form of Magnus. So first, if i-flip natin ang kanyang crotch guard to give him some belt para siya ay makapag-hejin. Charot. So, for those na hindi nakakaano kung ano yun po ay isang Kamen Rider reference joke. Anyway, and so may belt na siya. So next, what we're going to do is to release the shoulder from its peg. And so, and peg lang natin siya. And then, flip open the cap. Flip in the head. Okay, so headless Magnus na siya. Ibalik natin ang shoulder niya. There we go. And then, ibababa natin tong blue part na to, yung booster part niya. Ibababa natin. So, push the cap in front. And then, ibaba natin yung blue. Ibalik natin sa likod. There we go. Makikita niya meron na siyang booty booster. Or what we call jet wet. Rocket wet. Basta, yun na yun. Anyway. So, yan. So, as this is okay na, okay, pwede na tayong mag-proceed sa kanyang mga armor. So, there we go. Ready na siya for combiner. So, kunin natin ang trailer ni Magnus. And then, tatanggalin fully disassemble lang natin to. Okay? To form yung mga armor. So, first natin gagawin is to disassemble or tanggalin natin itong panel na to. I-attach natin yung panel na to from the roof of the trailer. So, alisin lang natin. Medyo mahirap siya, okay? Paalala, medyo mahirap tanggalin to. So, be careful not to leave stains on the figure. So, pag natanggalan natin yung ating roof, okay? So, ready na tayo. Okay? There we go. And, tatanggalin lang natin tong mga shoulder parts ni Magnus. That will be the shoulder. Okay? And so here are the disassembled parts of the trailer that we will use for the armor part or the armor mode of Magnus. Okay, so let's first what we're going to do is yung kanyang mga boots. Okay? So what we're gonna do is on yung mga panels para sa gilid ng trailer, i-flip natin yung pinakadulo inside, and then 4 panels yan. So on the mid part, okay, on the second part, i-fold natin siya in half, and then i-fold natin sa gilid ng boots and then sa back ng boots, and then it will give you a safety clip, okay, to make sure or to give you an assurance na tama yung ginawa nyo. So we have now the first boots, the same goes for the second. So ayan, flip natin yung unahan or yung pinakaunang panel on the mid part of the second panel, sa gilid, sa likod, and safety snap. So there we go. We have now two boots, new boots for Magnus. And so next, what we're going to do, so yung shoulder armor ni Magnus, sa track mode naka-combine siya na ganito. Okay? Madali lang alisin yan, slide nyo lang, and then hanggang na siya. Okay. So, iwan natin na nakaganyan. Now, for the roof of the trailer, it carries the gauntlets of Magnus. So, tanggalin lang natin yung gauntlets niya. There we go. And then, for the head and the backpack, pati na yung chest armor ni Magnus, i-flip lang natin tong red part na to dito. Okay, there we go. To form the chest and the head. Okay? And para naman sa backpack, what you're gonna do is to bend, to flip it over. There we go. And then flip it down. And so, we have now the head and the back and chest armor of Leile Tenant, Bpf Leile Tenant. Anyway, so there we go. So ready na siya to do a cast on. Ayan. Kung si Kamen Rider Kabuto merong cast off, ito may cast on. Ayan, meron mo cast on. Anyway, so get Ultra Magnus, yung base form ng Ultra Magnus na bit ready for transport for the ready na for transformation. And then so nakikita nyo tong clip na to, that gray clip na medyo worn out na in my figure kasi ilang beses ko na rin tinry buuin itong si Magnus. Be wary lang not to worn out entirely, ano. So para mas madali, I always flip the blue panels first, and then nakikita nyo tong slots na to, yun yung magko-connect dun sa peg na yun. Mas madali kasi siyang kapain, okay? Mas madali siyang ikabit kapag nakikita nyo kung saan nyo siya i-connect. Anyway, so there you go. So yan, diba? Mas madali siyang i-connect, and then pag na-connect na siya, tsaka ako ibabalik yung mga panels. And, pero kung ikaw naman ay experiencado, ilang beses mo na itong na-build, ilang beses mo na transform, you can just slot it in like so. Ayan, nagkakaroon kasi ako ng ganitong mga tulad ng ganyan problema. Kaya, yun. So, the second try, okay na siya. So, there we go. Okay na. So, we have new boots for Magnus. Ayan. So, ilalagay natin siya dyan. For the gauntlet, open lang natin dito. And as you can see, there we go. So, meron tayong peg right here na meron ng stress ng kaunti. And will be insert here in this gap or in this panel. So, para lang malaman nyo kung saan dapat ang saan, makikita nyo itong slant na to. Okay? So, dapat ito yung nakatuon or nakaturo kasama nung fist ni Magnus. Okay? So, when you know that, or kapag naano nyo na yun, just put it here, then close it. There we go. The same goes to the other one. Okay, so, stop. There we go. So, Magnus already has his gauntlets ready. Next is his shoulders. So, shoulder pads. Okay. So, as you can see, meron tayong gray piece dito. Yung gray piece na to is i-connect natin dito sa panel na to. Okay. So, see? Ilalagay lang natin ito dito. Suot lang natin siya. Okay. Sorry. Yan. Okay. So, dapat yung white part niya is yan. So, yung white part niya, supposedly dapat nakasandal siya or nakasakto siya dun sa blue panel na yan. Para kapag kinlose nyo, sigurado kayong malalak siya. Okay? Pag di kasi nakasakto ron, hindi nyo siya malalak. Okay? For example, kasi may mga part na parang feeling mo nakalagay na siya eh. Like ito. Ayan. So, kung papansinin nyo, nakaangat ng yung blue. So, kapag kinlose nyo siyang ganyan, hindi siya magko-close. Okay? So, make sure to hindi sira yung item nyo. Just to make sure, yan. So, meron siyang specific angle na kailangan makuha nyo just for it to. So, pero hindi siya rocket science. Kaya-kaya nyo yan. Okay. So, lastly, and malapit na tayo mabuhos. You can see, konti na lang. So, the next part is what you wanna do is for this clip. And kung mapasin nyo yung back panel, meron siyang mga clips. Okay? That will be clipped dito sa spine na to. Okay? So, clip lang natin siya. Just close this and you'll feel again a safety clip, no? So, wag nyong ayan. Okay, so wag nyong don't be satisfied, no, kapag naipatong nyo lang. There are times na parang feeling nyo okay lang siya pero hindi talaga. So, make sure that you hear those clips. Anyway, so here we are. Alright, there you go. So, you have now formed Leile Tenant, Bpf Leile Tenant. Ayan. So, it's Magnus on his robot form. There we go. Hindi ba kagandang lahi? Nga pala, final touch. Get the missiles. Okay, yung missile accessory niya. And then we put it on his shoulder right hair. There you go. Okay. Hindi kung anong gusto nyo gano'n yung pag gusto papasok yan. Basta ako, kailangan ko ganyan kasi may hirapan ako tanggalin na naman mamaya yan. Anyway, there you go. Ayan. So, there we go. Magnus on his armored form. Ayan. So, again, BPF with the plastic quality and all. kailangan pa natin ng BPF figures to go on. Okay, so this is Leile Tenant. Tingnan natin ng malapitan ng kanyang head sculpt. And that head sculpt, hindi niya mapagkakaila na siya si Ultra Magnus. I mean, Interstellar figure, especially si Hound, di ko alam kung nangyari kay Hound, ano? Yung face sculpt nila, sometimes it not really matches kung ano yung head sculpt ng mga Transformer or ng really exact figure, just because maybe para maiwasan nila yung mga copyright strikes. But with this Magnus, man, that face sculpt is really nice. And tingnan nyo naman, no? Di ba? Ganda ng aesthetic niya. Ultra Magnus talaga, hindi niya mapagkakaila. Anyway, so there you go. As I said, diecast metal. Okay. Hefty rin siya, mabigat din siya. The figure, there you go. As you can see, that's a very beautiful rendition of Ultra Magnus. And I don't know why I'm speaking so quietly right now. Is it because I'm so captivated with this figure? Charot. Ayan, so again, pwede natin ipahawak sa kanya ang kanyang mga sandata. For the articulation, ganun pa rin. Same pa rin yung kanyang articulation. Medyo may hinder lang here and there because of the additional armors. Pero the same lang with the base form of Ultra Magnus. So yan, you can give him his gun like so para makapag bang siya. Then pwede nyo rin pahawak sa kanya to kung gusto nyo. Pwede nyo i-connect dito kung gusto nyo. I don't care. I don't care, no? It's your figure. I mean, laruan nyo yan eh. Baka din yung laruan sa kagustuhan nyo. Anyway, there you go. And pwede nating ilagay dito. Ako, personally, I like to put the guns or the two blasters here sa gilid ng boots ni Magnus. Just for the effect na meron pa siyang spare guns. Okay? Kaya something like na biglang diba? Kung magmumuay tay siya. Muay tay with blaster. Ayan. Anyway, so there you go. And for comparison, kung gaano siya kalaki on his armored form, lalagyan sa gilid yan. And then, magbabalik ang ating kaibigan na si Optimus Prime Bpf Prime. As you can see, significantly tumaas si Magnus. Kahit tapatan natin ng ulo sa ulo, mas mataas pa rin si Magnus. Nagkataon lang na may pandaya siya, which is ito. Pero sa Transformer Netflix, I believe, sa Netflix series ng Transformer Sage, mas mataas talaga si Magnus kay Optimus Prime, eh, 'di ba? So, what can you do, 'di ba? Sorry Prime, Magnus wins in this round. And we have here the leader of the Decepticons. We have Bpf Megatron, and as you can see, mas mataas pa rin. Ay, panalo pa rin si Magnus. Mas mataas pa rin siya kumpara kay Megatron. And I know na wala naman ng laban to, pero sige, tuloy pa rin natin. Ayan na si Hound. Nalulumbay na siya dahil alam niyang hindi man lang siya nanalo sa base form ni Magnus, hindi pa rin, at lalong hindi na siya mananalo sa armored form ni Magnus. There we go! Ayan, so that is Ultra Magnus or Bpf Leile Tenant Tongtian. And you can, this is already up in different shopping site. I got mine at Shopee. Okay, so check nyo lang. Just put on the search engine Bpf Ultra Magnus or Bpf figures, lalabas na to. Bpf Transformers, lalabas na to. And you can get this in a reasonable amount. I love the figure in ways na pwede na siya makipagsabayan with Weijing and BMB. Plastic quality is great, articulation is great. Meron siyang mga loose joints here and there, but it doesn't affect the posability of the item. Accessories is good and complete, and malinis yung figure. So that's Bpf Leile Tenant. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Jeff Toy Box. Kita-kits tayo sa mga susunod na review natin, and don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you later.